Oh, the bad son. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No. Right. We're back.
We're back.
It's been a minute.
3 months.
It's been 3 months.
3 months since we said what would be on the show next week.
I wonder what those things were. Do you know what two of those things were?
What?
Chris Grant and Gary Hamill. And those guys that are not here. It's been a busy summer.
Aye, that's true.
It was actually harder to make the podcast in the summer than it was when we were doing education. And now, two of our hosts, Gary Hamill, the esteemed Gary Hamill.
The esteemed Doctor Strange Gareth Hamill.
And your Prince of Darkness, Chris Grant.
To be fair, Chris is just working, I think, so...
Aye, but like he's working, and then when he's not working, he's at uni.
Aye.
And, well, Gary lives in Aberdeen.
And then at night he's fighting the Dark Lords of Hell, so...
Chris Grant... The real reason we were off for 3 months is because Chris Grant got a full-time part in season 10 of Supernatural.
Aye.
Playing himself. Gary's away to learn how to make films in Aberdeen. And so we shipped him off a couple of weeks ago.
We sent Gary away.
To become a man.
Like, you ever seen Planet Hulk?
Aye.
Or they just send him away in the wee pod. He's like,
Aye.
what the fuck? What are you saying, man?
We wrapped him up in his hashtag fuck Rosen t-shirt that we got him and sent him off to the land of the sheep and the home of the brave.
That's actually how that starts. He like, wakes up in like, this wee spaceship pod and like Iron Man and Mr. Fantastic and all that come up on a video and they're like, you are a dick. You are going to space.
I fully assume that's what happened to Gary. No. But I mean, we'll try to get them on as often as we can, but
I think that we're going to look into getting Gary on via Skype.
Yeah, it's
so
they are busy guys.
I think I'm maybe a wee bit loud here. Hold on. You can never be loud enough. But
so well, busy like in the middle of like reinventing the brand that is the film show, because we're going to need to like make this work. But we have some stuff for you.
There was a while there we were getting like 70, 80 odd hits,
and then it just flatlined.
Probably because it's terrible. I wouldn't listen to this.
But we have some stuff ready for you today. Some good stuff. I
have nothing ready.
Joe,
I have hate in my heart
Joe,
ready for what I went through last night.
I heard you watched some films yesterday, Joe.
I only watched one. I was that emotionally drained after the first one I watched.
Watch Heavenly Sword?
No, not yet. I'm not ready for it.
Joe watched a film yesterday, guys. I
will get to that because we should do it in like order.
Right. Okay.
Everything, you know what I mean.
So we're gonna hit you up with a little sum that we're calling the film show summer catch up.
It's the film show summer catch up.
Mr. Horny.
Only the best. Only the best production value.
So yeah, we're going to talk about all the films that we went to see and have seen during the summer that we didn't get to talk about in the 3 months where we went AWOL for all the two people that listen to this show. So we'll just get right into it. Dive right in.
Dive kick right into
the first one.
Summer of movies.
The first one we have on the list here is The Fault in Our Stars. I've seen this movie.
I've saw this movie.
I liked it.
Aye, it's alright. Right, cool, next.
I've not seen Edge of Tomorrow. You've not seen? Have you seen?
No.
Okay.
Most underrated summer blockbuster. Edge of Tomorrow.
No, man.
Right, 22 Jump Street, that was the last show we done.
Aye.
So we've talked about that.
But oh wait, the Sacrament's here as well, and I watched that, and that's good.
Right, I've not seen that.
It's
So
good. Watch that film.
get me to
It is Chris Grant, Ultra,
Right.
Ty West,
Right,
director Ty West.
I watched The Innkeepers. I want to say
that's yes,
it's pretty good.
I've heard that.
Aye, it was good.
But this has it's done. It's a found footage film about this like community out in Africa, and these people are going. It's like a religious thing, and it's like they go and it's like it's all done as if it's a Vice expose, which is weird. But they go and it's we're going to go learn about these people who like moved from America and gave up all their stuff and paid all this money to live in this like weird religious sanctuary. And they're like, oh, it's not all that it seems, blah blah blah. And I won't spoil it, but it's good. It has Joe Swanberg in it, like the director,
Nope.
the guy who made like Drinking Buddies and all that stuff. Like he acts as well.
It's a fucking terrible movie.
So he's in it. Him and Ty West were in You're Next, which probably explains why it's garbage.
Aye. Drinking Buddies a real bad movie, man. Where can I view it?
The Sacrament.
Aye.
It's on Netflix.
Is it?
Yep.
US, UK.
I think maybe both.
Right. Aye, I'll get on that.
Uh,
After I watch Heavenly Sword.
Please no.
I didn't realise that is literally just the story of the game.
Aye.
What done in the really bad CGI.
Aye.
I think the CGI looks worse than the game.
Aye. I like skipped ahead to see what it looked like.
Aye.
I was like, nah, I'm not watching this.
Looks like Reboot.
It does look kind of like Reboot.
So I'm going to just watch loads of
Because
Reboot.
when they announced it, they were like, "Oh, we're doing this like they're doing like the Ratchet and Clank movie." It's like
Aye, and
like
that
a
looks
proper,
good. It's like coming out in the cinema and that.
And they were like, "Yeah, we're doing Ratchet and Clank and Heavenly Sword. Are you ready?" And then didn't like only talked about Ratchet and Clank and like brought out a trailer and all that, and then just kind of like quietly put out Heavenly Sword.
Aye.
And we're like, "Yeah, Andy Serkis is in this, guys."
Is he?
Aye, he's like, well, he was in the game. He's someone.
The
in
game
it.
was alright, man.
I played a bit of it.
It took like 4 hours to finish it, but it was good.
I played some. How to Train Your Dragon 2, have you seen that?
No, I really like the first one though,
It's
so
good.
I'll need to get on that.
It's good. I liked it better than Frozen, so it's pretty good.
I've not seen Frozen either, so I did finally see Monsters University the other day.
Did you like it?
Aye, it's good.
I liked it.
It was basically like
A college comedy with it.
American Pie for kids,
Aye, basically, aye.
which I liked a lot.
Aye, it was
Good.
Aye.
It was funny.
It was obviously sort of like, we're going to do Animal House, but
Aye, pretty much.
for
Aye,
monsters.
and they had that franchise already that they could use for it, basically.
Aye. They can't call it Monster House, but because that's a film.
Aye, is that the Mad House that like has a face?
Aye.
I think I've got
That
that.
was
in,
big Dan Harmon, creator of Community, that wrote that.
I think I've got that in DVD for when I was
I've not
a wee
seen it.
guy. It's alright,
I
man.
always thought the animation
Good.
looked pure weird, and I was like, I don't know.
Aye, it was quite.
It's like
I think
kinda
it was quite
like
creepy.
quite realistic looking, kind
It
of.
was quite creepy when I seen it. I think.
Aye. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is good. I don't like putting going to it because
Aye, there's stuff here that there's
it looks nice.
isn't as conversation provoking
Aye.
as other stuff,
Think Like a Man too.
mate. Why did I just get stuck? What are the
I
pure
watched this as well, man.
terrible films?
I
man?
watched this too. It was.
It's really bad, wasn't
Aye,
it?
it was
Because we
boring.
watched the first one.
I like the
Because
first
Kevin
one.
Hart's in it, and it's
Aye.
pretty funny. Like it is what it
It's
is.
not as good as I watched About last night again.
Aye,
And it's like really good, but
aye, that is good.
Think Like a Man too is.
It's
like
like
they
a,
have it's like TOO.
it's like a pure date movie. You know, it's like
Aye.
a total date movie.
I
But
basically put it on because I was like, I need to put something on in the background while I do something. So I put it
And
on
for the
and just
the,
had,
the listening public,
just heard Kevin Hart screaming for like an hour and a half. I was like, aye, right.
I feel I watch loads of movies that I never would watch just to talk about them on here.
Aye,
See the pain that I put myself through.
Joe. Speaking of pain,
Oh, mate. Right. I've been known as a Transformers sympathist. I like the first three for what they are. That ended yesterday. I was gonna say suddenly, but nothing is sudden when your movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
That movie is the same length as The Dark Knight Rises.
You don't see a Transformer for like 40 minutes. You see like one right at the start to kind of set up what's happening, and then it's just Marky Mark in a barn building robots for 40 minutes. He's like a mad inventor.
Right, okay.
And it's like him and his daughter, and he's an inventor, and he somehow, I forget, he like buys this truck or comes into having this truck, right, and it's like totally fucked. And then he gets involved. And I'm not going to spoil the rich, dense storytelling.
I'm not going to watch that film.
It does set up a sequel that like.
Well, they're doing 3 with Marky Mark.
Aye, like it does set up a new one that could be miles better.
Aye,
like miles better.
You have to think of this, I guess, as like a sequel. It's like setting up like a new.
Like spoiler alert, but it basically sets up like space.
Sweet.
So they might go.
That is the Transformers movie I want.
Aye.
Like, we're gonna go to Cybertron. It's gonna be like mental.
It like, it like goes along those lines.
Have they done Unicron yet?
What's that?
Like the big ball that like eats planets.
I can't remember.
Because that'd be cool.
They made a big. That might have sounded weird. I just hit myself in the chin with the mic. They made a big deal of the dinosaur robots.
Yeah. What they should do.
The Dinobots.
I want Transformers 6 Beast Wars.
And that like pure bad CGI.
Aye. They just like come up.
That was great, wasn't it? I loved that.
Through.
And they're not in it for very long. And they're not really part of it in any way.
What I seen from the trailer was there was a robot that had dual Uzis. And he does this.
Probably aye,
Man.
and there's your Michael Bay brutal racial stereotype. Like I think that this character had made a cameo before or whatever. Like it's a Transformer, it's a samurai.
I've only seen the first 2, so it might be in 3.
But like he just talks like the Asian news reporter for South Park. And then they like rip him for it at one point.
Actually,
well, like, what are you talking about? I never know what you're saying. And it's just
that's like a run. I've not seen the first one, the third one, but the first one's Jazz.
Aye, Jazz is
like,
great.
Yo, sup man, this looks like a sweet place to kick it, and then break dances and sits in a car.
Aye, but that's alright.
And then in the second one,
because his name's Jazz.
And that doesn't make it alright. That might make it more racist. And the second, like, to be fair, he was in the cartoon.
Aye.
The second one, it's the two
wee cars, aye.
And they've got like gold teeth and all.
They're hilarious, man. I don't care what anyone says.
They're voiced by the guy that does SpongeBob.
Right.
So, I've not seen the third one. I don't know what the third one is.
I don't remember.
The Moon.
Ken Jeong's in it. So.
Seen him like. I've seen like things of him on the set of Joyride 2.
Right.
And
remind me that for this mad feature we're coming up with, I know the first movie for it later.
Right, okay.
I've decided.
Right.
Just while I remember.
And he's doing that movie that WWE Studios are doing as well.
That Celebrity Death Pool or something.
Aye.
I don't know what that is. It sounds ridiculous.
So, you've seen Transformers 4 Age of Extinction and you
it's just like...
It destroyed your hopes and dreams.
Boring. boring. There's not enough big robots punching each other.
Yes.
And there's a green screen
I find
scene.
that like hard to believe when it's like 2 hours 45 minutes long. There's like not enough robot fights. Like it's not like they don't have the budget for it.
But it's alright because you have Marky Mark, his daughter, like in the story,
Aye.
and then her Irish boyfriend, who is a licensed Red Bull rally driver, who saves them from the authorities in his Red Bull rally car and drives them like through like Georgia or wherever it is they are, where this random Irish punter has somehow ended up.
That's phenomenal. Does Marky Mark fight him at any point?
He gets like a alien gun and shoots some
Watch him punching folk
some
in the
punks.
face. Is
No, Shia LaBeouf is not.
no
Does not return.
Who's the guy? Is it like Sector 7? Is that their name in the movies?
Aye.
And it's the guy who's in like all the Adam Sandler movies.
No,
That's-
he's not in it.
Nah. Oh well.
It's just bad,
Yeah.
and it's too long, and I was miserable watching it
Well,
to the point that I didn't watch the almighty Heavenly Sword movie after it
was it a post-credit?
because I was so scunnered I didn't watch to find out.
Right. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. They Came Together here. I watched that.
What's that?
It is like a spoof of romantic comedies,
Right.
and it has the two main characters are Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler,
Ah, right, yeah.
and it's like I quite liked it. Like I think some people don't get that it's a spoof. Like they think
Right.
it's just like a weird, like this is a really weird romantic comedy, but it's basically like Airplane for romantic comedies.
Right, okay.
Like that's the way I've seen it.
Do you know that, wait, is Amy Poehler the her that's in Parks and
Aye.
Rec? Right, no, that's somebody else. Who am I thinking of?
Amy Schumer.
Aye. What, blonde girl? She went out with Dolph Ziggler. Aye.
That's weird, man. Right, we're going on to July.
Is that June?
That's June. This is American releases, so.
Aye.
But
It's more just we've found a list that will let us sort of like have some sort of structure and make it
I'll
worth our
mention,
while.
like, the big movies that came out, but we didn't necessarily see them.
I was busy in the summer.
It was
So,
because we went for like that month. The last podcast that we done, it was 22 Jump Street. Like X-Men and something else. But we went to the cinema for like a straight month,
Aye.
and then like didn't go for
But
a
it's,
while.
it's only a
after that.
fiver. You know what I mean?
Aye.
It's not a big deal. Like, just I was working like, every day.
So there are some movies.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which I am dying
Aye,
to see.
Chris said it was really good.
Like,
so.
I think we talked about it in this.
Aye.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes was the first Planet of the Apes movie I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and it is
I watched that
amazing.
during
I
the
don't know
summer.
I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you should watch the old ones then or whatever, but
No, it's totally different. Like,
it's like really, really, really good.
aye.
And apparently Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is like better, so I'm
I'm
really excited to see that.
I've seen A Long Way Down.
What's that?
It is like a British like comedy drama, and it's Aaron Paul's in it.
Aye, I know what that is as well.
Aaron Paul,
Imogen Poots.
Imogen Poots, Pierce Brosnan. It's like four folk, and it's new.
We
it's-
talked about this.
Did we?
Yep, we did. We had some form of discussion about how this sounded dumb, and then laughed about it.
I watched it, and it was alright.
Right. Maybe in our just us greeting about how amazing Need for Speed was.
But I basically watched it for Imogen Poots, but and Aaron Paul, because I don't really like Pierce Brosnan, but he was alright.
Right, Sex Tape. That's only just
That's
out
just
here.
out here, yeah. So
Like a couple of weeks ago, and we've not seen it
we've
yet.
not seen
So
it. we might.
we might.
I've
I
heard mixed things.
could go see something tomorrow if you want
Aye.
on my B day.
Aye.
Aye. If there's anything that's worth
The
going to
Pods,
see.
which regrettably I didn't see.
Aye, we get like massively, like the opposite of recommended to
Aye.
us by someone and didn't go see it.
But I still
I
want to
think
see it.
we went and saw something else instead, didn't we?
Aye. Aye.
Can't remember what.
Was that not out here when like Guardians of the Galaxy was out as well? So like that kind of
Aye.
overshadowed like that. Hercules, we didn't see that.
Aye, that's not the Rock one though, is it? That's like the one
it?
that's meant to be like
Is
pure
it?
shitey.
Right, okay.
There was like one that's meant to be really
Bad.
real
Aye,
bad.
that was an asylum picture. That's what that was, and it had a wrestler in it.
No, there was one that came out in the cinema.
Aye. But then there was another one that came out. called Hercules, and it was like pure. But, oh
Aye.
no, there was 2 cinema ones.
Aye,
Right, okay,
like a month apart.
that's dumb.
Yep.
Happy Christmas, I've seen that. That was Joe Swanberg. Nothing happens in that movie, but Anna Kendrick was in it, so I watched it.
That sounds like the exact plot to Drinking Buddies.
Right, on August. Not much came out in July.
I feel like we went to see way more movies than this.
Well, because they'll be spread out more and like different release dates and stuff. Like Guardians of the Galaxy is top of the list here in August. We get that early. We get that before.
And there's Cabin Fever Patient Zero,
Oh,
which Chris watched like 6 months ago.
aye. So Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a good movie.
Aye, it's brilliant.
Aye.
Really good.
Yeah, brilliant. That don't really think there's much we can say about it. It's like still top of the box office.
Aye, it's like still out here.
Aye.
I don't know about places that aren't the Kilmarnock, but like it's still out.
Aye.
Like you could probably go see it today.
Oh, you can.
That's crazy because it's been out like
It's
2
still
months.
on until like I think Friday this week or something like that. But like what? Like go see it.
It's great, man.
If you've not seen
It's
it by
like
now, you're probably a dumb.
it's like the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies, but with like superheroes
Aye.
and better.
I want like all of their movies to be like that.
Aye, it's good. It's
good.
had like a weird kind of
Tone.
personality,
Aye.
tone, sort of feel to it that the same way that like I remember the first Iron Man came out. I think everyone just assumed it would just be like the same
People
as
weren't expecting much of that.
the same
that
as
movie.
Spider-Man and
Aye.
all that stuff.
And it was like basically a comedy, like
Aye, like it had the kind of bit of witty
Aye.
banter.
a big John Favreau coming at you.
Aye, it's just like
I need to talk about. I've not seen Chef. I need to talk about that. That's his like new movie. That's good.
right.
But if it comes up, I'll talk about it.
Aye, Guardians of the Galaxy is your reminds me a bit of kind of Indiana Jones.
I
think
had that
Chris
sort
Pratt
of.
reminded me a lot of.
Aye. I can't wait for Jurassic World.
Aye, like that guy just keeps making.
Good stuff.
He was amazing in the OC. Like no one was amazing in the OC.
Aye, the OC and
Not even Commissioner Jim Gordon. I can't wait for Gotham to start. It's great.
Run, driving in the sun.
Also,
I think the first episode's out.
is it?
Aye.
Really?
Aye.
Already?
Seen people like talking about it.
Ooh. I
Oh
also watched the Flash pilot, just so I remember.
yeah, because that leaked, didn't it?
No. It's brilliant.
Aye.
It's really good. I liked it better than Arrow, and I like Arrow a lot. So
I'll
It's
give
less-
that a watch.
it's less brooding
Aye.
than Arrow.
Is the guy a better actor?
No, you've not got over the legendary 4-episode hump of Arrow.
How? I'm on like season 2.
Alright, are you?
I'll like
Well, I'll shut the fuck up then.
start of season 2.
It's good, that.
John Barrowman's a bad bitch.
He's great.
He's quality.
I think I've met him at a gig somewhere.
Aye.
I think so.
He seems like a cool guy.
I think I met maybe in the Armadillo or something like that. I met him somewhere. It's pure nice.
Don't know, he does like the pantomime there every year.
Aye.
So. Into the Storm came out. No, I've never seen that.
Is that with her
Found footage,
for
Twister?
Prison Break and Walking Dead and all that?
Aye. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles still isn't out here yet.
Aye, it came out, what, the 8th of August
It's
in
not out here
America?
till the 10th of
Aye.
October.
That's madness, that.
Aye.
I'm quite looking forward to it as well.
Let's Be Cops. We seen that like
We saw that like what, last week
or something.
2 weeks ago.
Aye.
We saw it whenever I get back for Festival, so because we went the same day, I nearly fell asleep.
Aye.
I
like that. That was good.
So we saw it on like the 9th, maybe 10th, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Brilliant, man. Really funny.
Aye. Those two guys obviously like work well together.
Aye.
Like, they're still, like season 4 of New Girl started this week,
Christ.
and I watched.
I've got a fair amount of that to catch up on.
He Coach is like in it now. Like he is a
That's
character
good.
in it
'Cause, like,
now.
I watched the pilot to the New Girl,
Aye.
and I'd also watched a bit of the.
Happy endings.
Like, see, while we were still at school, like, I watched so much TV shows.
Aye.
Like, I had stuff like every day that I'd like download when it was on in America and like watch it, and I'm just not like that at all anymore. But I watched that Happy Endings and it was pretty funny,
Aye.
and I thought he was really funny in it.
And it get
And
cancelled.
then, but he didn't. He wasn't in New Girl after the pilot, so he
Aye.
could be in that.
Aye. And then they were like, come back.
Aye, pretty much, and he was like the best thing about the pilot. So
Aye, he's funny. And aye. That guy that plays Nick, I'd watch him in anything. He's hilarious.
aye, he is.
So that was good. Go see that. It's still out here. That kind of just came out here. That's not been out for that long, really.
Maybe
Like a month, maybe.
3 weeks.
3 weeks,
Aye,
yeah.
aye, just the start of September, probably.
Joe, tell me about Expendables 3.
It's pretty good. like the second one. I've not actually seen the first one, but you swear that
Don't
it's
see the first one, man.
steaming garbage.
It's a pile of pish.
I like it a lot, man. Like it's just dumb fun. A lot of dumb fun.
How's Ronda Rousey?
Good. Aye, good.
She
She's
kill
no
folk? She put batter folk?
she's not in it as much
Aye.
as they kind of probably marketed her.
So maybe put her in the all-female one.
Aye, like, because they sort of got some younger next
Aye.
generation Expendables.
Aye.
Some of them are really shit.
Like,
I don't
Yeah,
even know.
example.
I don't even know the names of some of them, man.
aye.
That big muscly guy for Twilight's in it.
Kellen Lutz.
Aye,
Right. Aye.
he's a person.
Cool.
It's not as good as the second one, but it's still dumb, just stupidity of the highest order.
Aye.
And if you just accept that and embrace it,
Fair enough.
and let the Expendables into your heart, then you'll have a great time. Because it's
Just waiting for Hollywood to get my pitch for Expendables meets Fast and Furious.
I'd watch that. Antonio Banderas
Oh, here.
is amazing in it. He's like
That
so
guy's
funny.
quality, man. Oh,
He just spends the whole movie trying to like chat up Ronda Rousey, and she's like, "I'm gonna battle you." It's brilliant.
so watch Expendables 3 then? If that's
Aye,
your-
no,
that's
it's
your
good. It's like if you saw the second one, if you saw Jean-Claude Van Damme roundhouse kick a knife into someone's abdomen, then you know exactly
Aye.
what's coming at you here.
game.
And do you know how long it took for Wesley Snipes to make a joke about how he was in jail?
How long?
Like 30 seconds.
I heard that guy's coming back for a new Blade movie.
I would not watch that. They like break him out of like a train that he's been held in or something at the start, and then like, oh, what did they have you for? And he's like, tax evasion.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Fuck
man.
you, Wesley Snipes.
That's great. Life After Beth isn't out here yet, but like it was advertised, but it looks good. It looks like a good movie.
What's that?
It is Dane DeHaan and Aubrey Plaza, and she dies, and then her parents like bring her back, and she's a zombie.
Right.
Sin City, Chris said that was hot garbage.
Well, everyone that I've saw talk about that movie says it is awful. So
So there you go.
I've not saw the first one, so I don't know.
The first one's. I like the first one. It's a good movie.
I think a lot of folk like the first one,
Really good.
and then a lot of folk do not like the second one.
I got that.
A lot of
I
folk
got that
seem
impression.
offended by the second one. So
As Above, So Below.
I was really sad to miss seeing this.
That was go see As Above, So Below. Because if you are like us, a connoisseur of the found footage genre, you might realise that it's used a bit too much, and most of the time it's not very good.
They're all good, right?
Joe, you've not seen Willow Creek. I watched Willow Creek, Joe.
What's that?
Bigfoot found footage movie. You don't see a Bigfoot in that movie.
What?
You don't once see a Bigfoot in that movie. That movie was hot garbage. You see a naked woman.
Fuck's that about?
I was so raging.
Has Chris seen it?
I told him not to watch it. I was like, don't waste your time. Watch like Harry and the Hendersons instead.
Right.
It's probably more scary.
Right.
But As Above So Below was like... Now, like, when we watched Grave Encounters, well, this is really, really... It's, like, better than it should have been.
Oh, it's amazing.
Aye. Well, I'd say As Above So Below is probably better than it.
Really?
Aye.
Christ.
Like, obviously, like, Grave Encounters has that, like, this is a fake, like, ghost hunting show, and they do that really well. But As Above So Below is just scary.
Great.
And really, if you're claustrophobic, that movie's going to biff you out.
Really?
Aye, because I was like sweating in the cinema. I was like, this is terrifying. But it's
I
really
really
cool.
need to see that.
It's really cool. They do some cool stuff, and the acting's really good at it. So
Who's in it? Anyone
it's
that's
all no names.
Brilliant, man.
Aye.
Can't wait to see that.
Oh. Now I get to talk about this movie that I watched yesterday.
You seem to quite like it.
Wasn't the worst movie I've seen.
Aye.
Wasn't the best movie I've seen.
Wasn't the worst WWE Studios movie.
It was also only an hour and 18 minutes long.
Really?
Yep. And then had 18 minutes of credits to make up an hour and a half.
Really?
Yep.
It's fucked.
I watched WWE Studios Productions' Leprechaun Origins, reboot of the popular Leprechaun franchise starring Warwick Davis. This movie's... I don't know what this movie's about, man. Like, it could have been a lot way better than it was. Just
Aye.
by being like edited better. You hardly ever see the monster. It's always like pure fast cuts. It's like out of focus.
Aye.
And I don't think it's because it's like a suit. It's Hornswoggle in a suit.
Aye.
So, like, if you're watching this movie and you're like, I want to see Hornswoggle, you don't see him because he's in a suit and it's pointless. It probably isn't even him, to be honest with you, because like you never see him.
I don't know, man. I don't know what their film studio is even...
I think they make some good stuff.
Like what? Go. Tell me.
I don't know. Oculus wasn't terrible.
Mate, I didn't finish it because it was so boring.
But like, they don't make like bad films.
Have you seen the Marine 2?
No.
Like Homecoming or something? Starring
Was
Ted
there not
DiBiase
something-
Jr.
Was there not like something they made that was like good? I mean, well, this is quite good. No? Am I just tripping?
The Marine one.
Could be that, aye.
12 rounds. Starring John Cena.
But was the one they brought out had like Colin Farrell in it?
I don't know, man.
That was
I
a shame.
really...
They brought out like 5 films this year.
They've got like a film with Halle Berry in it. Like I don't know what...
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Like I honestly don't know what is even...
Like at some point it must just stop being like... It's got nothing to do with WWE. Like Oculus. What does Oculus have to do with WWE?
The Mirror is going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Karen Gillan's gonna.
No,
be one of the new
just
divas.
the Mirror.
I reckon. Just someone that works at WWE is a big horror fan. And is just buying like movies.
I don't know what. Honestly, it's
the one thing I'll say about because you never you do see the leprechaun at the end, right? Spoiler alert: they kill the leprechaun, right? And that's when you get a good.
what?
That's when you get a good look at it, and it doesn't look terrible. But maybe when it was like moving and stuff, it didn't look great. I don't know. I didn't get to see a good look at it to tell.
Aye.
But it's all like, if you like classic, like if you're into like your practical effects and stuff like that, I'd say watch this film. There's some good. There's a bit where, like obviously the leprechaun like wants gold. That's his thing.
Right.
So he rips a girl's earring out her ear, and like you see it,
Right.
and it's like, and then he rips a girl's tongue piercing off her tongue, and you see like the full thing. And there's a bit where like he rips a guy's spine out, and it all looks really cool. The Irish people in it are actually Irish, so like it's not terrible.
Right. Is the guy for Transformers 4 in it?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
I was raging Seamus, wasn't he in it? And they have the guy from like there was one guy I recognised, and he's in Freddy vs Jason, and he's just not hunters up straight to DVD horror films. But he's quite good. I don't know why he's not in.
Probably makes a reasonable living.
Probably does quite well for himself.
Aye.
I don't know. I wouldn't watch it again.
Aye. I wouldn't watch it.
But it was an experience, to say the least. I kind of want to watch the originals now. Even though they're like not related at all, but like I kind of like to watch them. They drink a lot of fake Guinness in that movie.
Right.
It's called Tusk.
Tusk.
I don't know if that's like Aldi Guinness. Like,
Might be. We'll find out.
that's all for August. And I don't know.
I feel like way more movies came out than this.
I
feel like I spent way more time in the cinema than this list is giving us credit
don't know
for.
if we did. Yeah, I think that's all I can see. They're re-releasing Forrest Gump.
Cool. I haven't seen that movie.
It's good. I'm trying to think, but like I can't really think of much else.
Nah,
It's
been a long summer. My brain's fried.
I'll guarantee you that I watched a lot of movies that. Oh, I watched I finally watched the entire Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh man.
Those are good movies.
Great, innit? It's like the best thing. How's the tuna?
No one likes the tuna here.
It's brilliant. And then it all comes full circle.
Aye.
And now we're ready for the holy grail that is Fast 7.
Fast 7. Aye, I'm ready.
What is there out there now that we could go see tomorrow?
Hold on and I will tell you. I don't know, actually.
I've
don't know.
I've got no idea. I do have one of those up to 40% off tickets codes.
I have free popcorn from the Cinema app.
I think I need to book tickets though to get that. So just go to the Kilmarnock page.
That says it. It's telling me like everything that's on.
Aye, but then you don't have to put up with a mad stupid drop down menu.
I'll still look hee-haw it. Sex Tape, The Box Trolls, The Equalisers might be really good.
What's that?
It's like an action movie with Denzel Washington.
Right.
And it just, I don't know how to explain it, but the trailer looks great.
Cool. We went and saw them between us too.
Oh, aye. That's also not in America yet.
It was
It's been distributed. That was good, aye. If you like the between us, then
I want to see that Riot Club. I think that looks good.
Is that the one that's just a little hundreds of uni guys? And
Aye, like kind of Cambridge, Oxford type daubers, but they're part of some mad.
Gone Girl's out soon. I don't know when that's out though, and I want to see that. Or is that out? Oh my god!
Is it? Go on the actual Odeon page. Just click go on that wee thing.
Go. Right.
There you go.
Aye, the Riot Club.
That looks quite good.
A Walk Among the Tombstones.
That's just taken again, but with like a different name again.
Guardians, If I Stay. That Pride movie. Sex Tape. The Box Trolls. Riot Club. That's what's out there now.
No much.
Not much at all. It's
How are we looking time wise on this?
It's slim pickings. 38 minutes.
You ready?
Aye.
Jesus.
Right. What was the movie you said?
Right, basically, we're going to do this thing where today we'll just start with a movie and I have a great one and I know you want to see it as well. And then next week you'll choose one that is in some way connected
Right. Okay.
to that movie.
And
I feel like if we just put an emphasis on dumb,
yeah.
like as silly as possible,
Right.
like a common director, actor, writer,
Aye.
camera technician, like, you know what I mean, somehow create this big chain of films that
Right,
are all
aye.
connected to each other. And I want to start with WWE Studios See No Evil.
Oh yes.
Starring Kane as Jacob Goodnight,
I'm so ready.
which is actually alright. And the sequel's coming out, so you need to get ready with the story,
My back, sorry.
so you can fully experience the rich fiction of See No Evil.
Right, okay, that's fine. We need to think of a name for that segment.
I'm not
'Cause-
witty enough or
Aye. We've been working on a few new segments.
professional podcasts would have prepped for shows, but we just tend to sit in your garage and then talk
Well, no
for
one
a
pays
while.
us yet, so I'm not doing
Aye.
any legwork until audible.com
Just
give us some
spend-
fat dosh.
Spend too much time watching wrestling and
Aye. That happened as well.
playing Destiny. Stephen got the wrestling bug.
We watched a lot, went to see a lot of wrestling.
Aye, we did. ICW and the Barrowlands, November 2nd as well.
We
Which
have a-
brings us to our other new feature.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
If you made a...
Of course I have.
Right.
Uh,
The Iron Sheik Hall of Famer, maybe, I don't know. It's probably too crazy.
aye, I don't know.
A WWE legend, the Iron Sheik, who is a total psychopath. And if you follow him on Twitter, you know it's the best thing that you could ever do in your life, because it's just nothing that he ever says makes sense, and it's just makes me so happy to sit on his Twitter. So every week we are going to debate the Iron Sheik tweet of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Iron Sheik tweet of the week.
Jabroni, but that little tongue break his back, make him humble, put him in a camel clutch, and I didn't do it because for the God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
There you go.
What the fuck? What is that music?
I don't know, I thought it was fit.
Sounds like Mario.
So basically, we'll just... Last night was the night of champions, so there were some
Aye.
tweets from...
Like, you don't need to go through all of them,
Aye.
just the most.
Right. A lot of them are in capital.
Aye, like everything's... Hopefully we introduce a whole new...
It's at the _Iron Sheik on Twitter.
It's just amazing. Like,
It's great. Am I alright to read these out? There's a lot of profanities.
aye.
Right, okay. We just
As
start.
long as it's nothing like Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen levels of,
yeah.
of indecency.
Of course. Right, I don't know if any of you know sax musician performer Kenny G.
Right?
But the first tweet from the Iron Sheik here is, "Good morning, at official Kenny G. I had a dream last night that I broke your fucking neck and shoved saxophone up your ass."
Like, I don't know if this is like fake to get people like us to laugh at him. But if it is fake, then it works.
Right, I watched to get those sound clips. I watched an interview with him, like from when he was still wrestling. I don't. Think
Is that
it's
from when
fake.
he was still wrestling?
Yes.
What the fuck?
He was saying all kinds of things that you're not allowed to say on television anymore. Like,
during last night's WWE pay-per-view, Fulm show favourite band, Florida Georgia Line, basically the country's equivalent of the Beatles, appeared. It was just like, here, they're here. And they commentated a match and like kind of hyped up their new single, and
got involved.
they're doing some kind of military
Like for the trips.
tribute show thing with the wrestling, and they got involved in a match and all this sort of stuff. And if you've not listened to it, look up Florida Georgia Line
Cruise.
featuring Nelly. Nelly, who made Ride With Me.
Let me tell you something, Joe.
Yep.
The Iron Sheik does not like Florida Georgia Line.
Look, the Iron Sheik hates everyone. That's why.
I'm going to read all these in order, right?
Right.
I'm added read.
Maybe miss some of them out.
Right.
There was one. Go up a couple.
Hello?
No. Go up a couple. That middle one, the second to top is the best one. That wins already. Aye.
The act Florida Georgia Line. I swear to the Jesus, if I ever see you, I make you shit your pants. # WWE NOC. I don't know. I feel like when the Iron Sheik says that he wants to make the Florida Georgia line in their ass and make them humble the old country way.
This guy's a psychopath. I feel like if the Iron Sheik kills someone, then we'll be like not surprised.
Oh, it probably already has. That just says good night, turkey tits. I don't know if I can pick one, man.
Go down. There was one about Peyton Manning that I thought was really funny.
I just passed that.
That wins by a
Peyton
mile.
Manning's
He's
football
an
player.
American football quarterback.
The painting, right, this is our Iron Sheik tweet of the week, the winner. So here we go, right? The Peyton Manning always Iron Sheik class, but still the Seattle have the sex with his whole family. So there's your Iron Sheik tweet of the week.
I don't know what drugs this guy is on, man, but they're clearly working.
I love it. So that's that.
Yep.
Do I do news?
I feel like if we do news, we'll be here for like 6 hours.
No, just this week's news.
Right. So our weekly read Total Films headlines section.
Pretty much, aye. I've got the. Hold on, I need to keep up the news. I need to keep up the news. Hold on. News jungle.
It's quite good. Did you make that?
What the fuck?
Who did you steal it off of?
It was royalty free, right? Is that right? It's cool. Chill. Joe Fisher got some Power Rangers reboot news.
I saw.
The Lionsgate Power Rangers film that we're eagerly anticipating.
I think it might be like really good.
I hope it's like a really gritty like reboot. Where they're like
The Green Ranger's like an alcoholic.
Roberto Orsi, he was like going to be executive producer or something like that, but he had to drop out because he is directing the next Star Trek movie.
Right.
So there's that. Colin Farrell confirmed for True Detective season 2. So if you're a True Detective fan,
I loved season 1 of True Detective.
if you're
It's brilliant.
if you're a Colin Farrell fan, then yeah.
I watched In Bruges
You did.
after being told for like months to watch it,
Good.
and it's brilliant.
Really
It's hilarious. Really funny. Deadpool.
They are officially saying they're doing a Deadpool movie in 2016.
I think it's because that test footage leaked and just
Aye.
everyone went crazy because it was actually like, really good
They've not like
and really funny. So
that's them just saying Ryan Reynolds will take the role. When they first announced it, they were like Ryan Reynolds is not signed. But
right,
come on,
who else was ever gonna do it?
Fantastic Four was delayed until August 2015.
When was it meant to come out? Like June?
Probably aye.
Aye.
Assassin's Creed was delayed till 2016 because that movie's never coming out.
It might. You never know.
I'll go see it if it does.
Someone made a really good poster for it. Like
I've seen that.
like it just looks real.
The new VHS movie's coming out. I'm buzzing.
I've still not seen any of them. I should probably get my act together.
They're doing Doctor Strange is happening,
Yep.
and they're shooting it in Pinewood in the UK.
You see, they basically had signed Joaquin Phoenix to it,
Aye.
but he said he doesn't know because he's never done like a big green screen movie before, and he's like, I don't know if I can
Do it.
I can deal with that.
Aye.
So that's the sticking point. Is giving him enough money to convince him that he can.
They're shooting at Pinewood, and I don't that's in the UK. I don't know how much of that is like big green screen hangers because that's where they shoot like James Bond and stuff like that.
Aye.
I would hope they didn't do. I would hope that not a lot of. Well, I suppose.
He seems like a really good fit for it. So.
Aye. Because I guess like that, a lot of it will be like he's in the cosmic plane or whatever it is he goes to.
Aye. I don't know.
I guess a lot of it will be like green screen.
I don't really know much about.
Dan Aykroyd.
What's his face? Doctor Strange. So.
Doctor Stephen Strange.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd's still convinced there's going to be another Ghostbusters movie. But that guy's insane. So
Is he? Is he pure?
He's happy seed, man. Joe, man, Paranormal Activity 5.
That's the big news. That's the news of the summer.
It's like early 2015 as well. It's like not
Hell yeah.
It's like May or something like that.
We should do a Paranormal Activity marathon.
Well, next month's October, Joe.
You didn't even finish it last year.
So it's going to be Spooky Month.
Right.
Chris Grant. Brought to you by Chris Grant.
Chris is in purgatory now.
I know, but
Fighting the good fight.
it's sponsored by him.
It's brought to you by Chris Grant and Gareth Hamill of Aberdeen.
Aye.
Aberdeen and Sons. Gary Hamill.
Gary Hamill. Brought to you by Gary Hamill. The difference is drinkability. So I'm going to do a bunch of Halloween stuff. Because I want to.
We did a podcast about the Mart twins, didn't we?
Aye, we did.
Where we just went crazy about how brilliantly stupid it is.
Aye, we did. But the new one is called Paranormal Activity 5, The Ghost Dimension.
Hell yeah.
I bet you that movie's in 3D.
It better be.
Or 4D.
I'll pay whatever money they want from me to go see that, and as many Ds as they want me to watch it in.
Well, here.
I'll put down 50 quid to see that. I want a moving chair. I want to watch it, right?
D-Box?
I want to sit. This is the future of found footage horror movies. It's actually just shot normally, but you sit with a camcorder and watch it through your camcorder in the cinema.
Oh my god. Let's do that. Tom Hiddleston's going to be in Skull Island.
Aye, that sounds like it could be totally less boring than the Peter Jackson one.
Matt Damon and Paul Greengrass returning for Bourne 5. It could not get much worse than the Jeremy Renner one they did.
That was really bad. Like, really bad.
And Will Ferrell's coming back for Zoolander 2. And that's
I've not seen Zoolander. My dad always goes on about how good,
watch that movie.
how good Zoolander is.
It's fantastic.
What you watched this summer is you started watching the Trailer Park Boys.
Aye.
And it changed you.
I did. I watched all of it. Every single episode.
It's brilliant, that.
Yes.
And the new movie, which was fairly recent,
Aye.
I guess.
It's pretty recent, aye.
Well, here it is.
Aye, man, definitely.
Being able to watch it here
Aye.
is a pretty new thing. It's amazing. And then the new season came out on Netflix.
It did indeed. And that was also good.
Like, even better.
Aye.
Orangey.
Oh, man.
He's had 6 shooters.
Oh. Ridiculous.
I don't know how much else we have to talk about.
I'm trying to think, but I don't.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. We watched Night of Champions.
Just stop this and then record the wrestling show.
The wrestling show.
Just talk about wrestling.
Brought to you by Gareth Hamill.
Wrestling aficionado Gary Hamill.
I'd like to tell the people of the Fulm Show podcast that Gary went to Aberdeen and was still able to find Mad Dog to drink.
So everything's alright.
And bought the last 2 bottles the guy had in the shop.
Really?
And paid like £8 for the bottles.
What, for both or each?
Each. So Gary's doing fine.
Aye, Gary's fine.
He's alright. I don't know about Chris, but Chris is he's fighting the demons, man.
I got Chris to watch Supernatural.
Aye.
And he's just like, this is the best thing.
I think that's where Chris is right
It's
now.
like, I think Chris just wishes that was his job. I think my sister came to visit over the summer and the first thing she asked me when she got off the bus was like, "See Chris? Like, is he alright?"
No, he's not.
It's like, nah, nah, not really. Aye, I've got some movies to watch.
Well,
mostly Heavenly Sword, which is going to be a real humdinger.
I'm going to watch Edge of Tomorrow for next week.
I just got Sky in my room for the first time, so I'll be, I don't know, probably watch a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't watch otherwise.
Yeah. Aye, I don't know what else I'll watch.
Transformers 4?
Nah.
Yep. You have to.
Edge of Tomorrow, that Frank Might watch that. I think it's like weird, but I can't be arsed with that.
I did it for all of
I'm
you.
not sitting watching it 2 hours, 45 minutes of a crap Transformers film, and I don't even like the good ones.
Well, you might like it better. It might be what you were looking for
I doubt
out
it.
of a Transformers film.
I'm assuming Marky Mark's not allowed to swear in it, so
Nah, he's not.
I don't think I will like it then.
Nah.
I'll just watch Ted again.
Aye. Just do that. Pretty much.
Aye.
Yep.
That's us for a week, I guess.
Yep. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's us for 3 months.
Right, see you again next year. I need to get
Bye.
back.
Bye.
Shut up, man.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Good.
Bye.
Good.
Bye.